What's up, guys? So today's video is going to be on hot sauce and Chomper, so you know it's going to be a good one. So I posted the shorts asking if y'all like the 2414s or the mud graps better on this truck, and well, it's safe to say that an overwhelming amount of y'all definitely prefer the mud graps on here. But rather than just swapping back to the setup that we've already had on there, I figured we'd go ahead and change it up, something that we haven't seen on either truck. And so we've got a few more modifications that I want to do to this thing before we take the 2414s off, because personally I love the look. Now, I don't love the tires, and I think that's where pretty much everyone stands. The wheels, they're sick. The tires, they're garbage. Not only because they're stretched and street tires, but because they're a very generic, boring street tire. I mean, they're just straight lines. You could at least get Giovanni's or Nittos or something like that, and they definitely look a lot cooler. So yeah, the tires definitely suck. I think the end goal is to put 2414s, these wheels, on this truck with a nice set of 33 or 35 fat mud tires now that Chomper is lifted, because it looks super good as is. But just to me, once you go lifted, you got to go stance. If the truck is leveled, like the factory offset works perfect, but when you get her up there, you got to have some stance. Holy crap, have y'all seen these tires everywhere? Because they have just been completely overwhelming my Instagram and TikTok feed for sure, which is sick. I still absolutely love them, and apparently a lot of y'all are enjoying them as well. But I say let's go ahead, start with a nice little 6.2 cold start, do those few modifications, check it out, and then we're going to get to swapping around. All right, so for starters, I think the front bow tie looks a lot better than the factory one, but at the same time, it's kind of cheesy looking, and I feel like that's because the whole front of this LTZ truck is chrome. I mean, I like the black and the red, but at the same time, it's like, it just ain't right. So I went ahead and picked up this really cool bow tie. We've got both sides. I think we're gonna actually put one back on the tailgate as well, because we debadged it. Now, this is still obviously black background, which we'll see, but the chrome outline with the chrome Chevrolet, dude, it's like old school. This body style is kind of like reminiscent of the OBS body style. I think it's just going to work, and I have something that's going to tie in really good once we put those wheels on there. We'll have to see if that works, but I think it's going to tie in really good. So let's go ahead, say goodbye to this red and black one, and slap in these Chevrolet ones. We're going to take our pry and try to carefully get this thing off in case we ever do want to stick it back on there. Don't break on me. Come on now. Okay. As easy as the install could ever be. Please don't break. Oh my gosh, why does it feel like it's breaking? Why does it sound like it's breaking? Oh, dude. Dude. That looks freaking cool. Let me get the freaking tripod out of the way. It is so different because it kind of blends in all together. Would that look better on like a All-Star Edition or something that's got the color matched grill? I don't know. Y'all let me know. Oh, it looks really cool. But then part of me doesn't like it. That's about how everything always goes. Part of me loves it. Part of me doesn't. Okay. All right. Do we want to put the back one on here? We've got another thing for the tailgate, but I was looking at it and I like the 4x4 stickers on there. We might, do we though? We do. And we got to get this thing like professionally corrected. We'll take them off at that point. Probably the Silverado on the door as well. Do we want it on there? Do we not? I don't know. Also, I got a chrome handle cover. I got the whole piece, but I don't like the way they look with the full piece, so I just got one. Or what am I saying? I got the whole assembly, but I'm not using the bottom piece. I'm just going to put it on the handle so that it matches the door handles. So I'm going to go ahead and stick this on there, stick that guy on there, and we'll get a direct before and after. So here it is, naked. We're going to jump straight to after. Actually, we're going to do this in stages, so drop a comment and let me know which way you think looks best. So here is the most basic look with the chrome pull, which I think looks really good. It kind of ties in with the mirror because the mirror is black with the chrome cap. So I think that looks really good, but maybe a little bland. I'm going to go ahead and throw the bow tie on next, and then the third stage we'll be putting the full assembly on. So here we go, bow tie going back. And here she is with the pull and the bow tie. Really don't know how I feel about that. I guess it kind of looks good from here. I don't know. Once you have it skint, it's kind of like hard to go back to having it badged. It looks cool, but I don't know if it's fitting. Y'all let me know. All right, full handle time. And here it is with everything on there. So y'all drop a comment and let me know if you liked it before with just the pull, with the pull and the bow tie, or with everything. Or do you think we should leave the whole assembly but take the bow tie back off? I don't know. I'm kind of torn. I feel like when you have the whole assembly on there, it just looks too bulky. Maybe without the bow tie, it wouldn't. I think it still would, because it's just this giant rectangle. I don't know, it kind of looks cool. So one last look with the trucks on their current setups before I swap them and we run the B-roll, but I think it makes a little more sense on Chomper because of the door handle design. So chrome pulls, color match, rest of the handle. Then back here, we still haven't done color match bezel, but like that looks perfect versus this one with the design. It's like the whole thing is chrome. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sold on it, but maybe it'll make more sense with the other wheels and tires on there. Goodbye 2414s and streets. I have thoroughly enjoyed you, but I will not be mad about not having to air the tires up every day so that I don't pop them off the wheel. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead, swap them around. Y'all don't need to see that bull crap. We're gonna jump straight into the B-roll. Which truck's gonna be first? Well, for the first time in Chomper's life, this thing is sitting properly wide. Now, you got to kind of envision the future because I think these wheels look super good on it, but obviously the tires, not so much. But she's sitting pretty thick. I mean, you would think 14 wides might be sticking out a little farther, but at least on this body style with this setup, nothing crazy. But I think with the proper tires, it would look really freaking good. It definitely looks less awkward to me because it does have some stance, obviously, and it's not, you know, sucked in real tight like it was before. Yeah, I think those wheels look super good on here. The black chrome combo. I like the spoke design a lot. But y'all let me know. I'm thinking fresh tires on these wheels. It would look super freaking good. Yeah, it looks super freaking good. I really like the big 14 wides on here. She's thick. She just needs good looking tires. So I think that is going to be the future move for Chomper. Keep these wheels, ditch the street tires, pick up a good looking set of mud tires to go on them. So y'all drop some comments down below, some tires that I've never ran before. Because we're always trying to try new things here. That's the whole reason why I lifted Chomper, is because it went like 3 years ever since we bought it. Maybe it's been longer than that by now. Leveled on some like stocks and 35s, which is iconic and will return at some point, but we had to change it up. And so it's just part of it on the old YouTube. But I think it looks super good, and I think y'all are gonna love the way that hot sauce looks. Yeah, she just needs some freaking tires, holy crap. That looks really good. Sitting tall, sitting wide. How big can we go though? Do we think 35s on the 2414s? Might have to go 33s, and if we did that, then we could put these back on hot sauce to see, potentially run them, depending on how bad it scrubs, but I don't know, I'm probably thinking 33s is gonna be about it. Obviously in the rear, shouldn't be an issue to clear 35s. We've got a bunch of room, but up front, turning without cutting anymore, because she's out there. Might want to stick with some 33s or maybe a skinnier 35, but I don't want a ton of stretch either. I don't know. Y'all let me know for those that have ran these on, I don't know, I guess equivalent to like a 6-7 inch lift. 24 14s, 33s, 35s on the GMC front. Don't want to cut it up. I'm thinking 33s. Anyways, there she is. Chomper lifted on the 14 wides and streets. Not the perfect setup, but another step in the right direction, I do believe, because I like these wheels on here a lot. So drop a comment. Let me know. And I guess with that said, we're going to jump straight to the B-roll on hot sauce with the 24s and 35s. Now, I'll be honest, this is not a truck that I would really ever consider buying. But anytime I see one on the side of the road, I have to stop and go look. Because, honestly, I'm just curious. What are local side of the road trucks selling for? For sale by owner. No information. Extended cab. Shorty. It's got leather. What does that say? 11K. 11K miles? What? 111K miles. No price. Year 2011. Yeah, I don't freaking know. Pretty beat. But yeah, I always like to stop. Anybody else? Like zero interest in purchasing. But I want to stop and see what the dang price is. Alright guys, well, drop a comment. Let me know what you think about the 24s and the 35s on hot sauce. I think it looks absolutely incredible. Definitely looks better to me than the 24 by 14s. But I still miss those a little bit because they're freaking nasty. But, dude, it just fits the truck's character so freaking good. Do I like these better than the stocks and graps? I don't know. Y'all let me know what you think. I've really grown to like these tires, man. They ride good. They sound good. Not as good as graps, of course. But, man, they look freaking good. I guess they do look a little bit small. I don't know. Bow tie looking absolutely scrumptious. I really like it on there. Maybe, I mean, on camera, it kind of looks totally hidden. But in person, it's like a subtle touch that I think looks really good. Side profile, just, oh my gosh. The sunroof popped. Delicious. Holy crap. Love it. Sitting so proper. Almost did a big burnout because I got the itch because this truck can do it with ease. But I was like, man, the brand new tires, we can't do them dirty like we did the graps. I should. I definitely should. And you might have noticed the center caps. I swapped them out. So finally, like a week after I got the wheels and tires in, I got a package in the mail. And those were the center caps I thought it was just going to be a sticker, but it was a whole new set of center caps with the black bow tie. And that's what I was saying was going to tie him really good. And I think it does. Looks super freaking good. You might have noticed no bow tie on the back, and that's because it freaking fell off. Me and Lauren drove this thing all over. We went full night on the town. Got back home. Next morning, it's sitting on the ground behind the truck. What are the odds that it survived all night driving around and then fell off while the truck's sitting? But I think this looks really clean. I actually really like the handle, the full assembly on there. Y'all let me know if you think it's still gaudy. Also, peep the freaking tag. What? How long have we had this truck? 2 months? Longer? Tag finally came in. So it finally looks like we haven't just purchased a pre-built truck. I don't know. That's dumb to even think like that, but still. Let's get a little back shot. Yeah, it's looking freaking right. Holy crap. Really digging it. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I don't think there is. I think that's her. But y'all let me know what you think about hot sauce and Chomper. Definitely think 14 wides need some fresh tires, and Chomper will be sitting right. But this look is super good. Honestly, I've had these on the truck for like a week or two, and I've been focusing on some other videos to get out for y'all, but I've thoroughly enjoyed them so far. And it's looking right. Gosh, dog. Where's the freaking, dang. Scooting. Anyways, about to get dark on me. As you see, winter is in full effect. It's cold as crap. Airplane loud as crap. But that's going to be about it for this video, guys. So definitely drop a comment, leave a like, subscribe if you're new, ring that bell notification, and I will see y'all boys in the next video.